Hello, my beautiful hearts. Here we are in episode 7 of Open Hearts, our after show for Graffitied Hearts. And I am here with the most beautifulest of hearts, Shanae, Shadane, Abby Marie Carter, and Joe. So, this was a surprising, even more touching and intense episode than I was even expecting. How about the rest of you?
Yes. I feel like Shadane has a lot of words.
All right, it's time for Open Hearts tradition. Please prepare for the Shadane pop-off and go. You're muted, dude.
I'm muted right now. Hi, no longer muted. I'm just exploding here. What the fuck? Roz just murdered Alice by way of jugular ingestion. What? Oh my god.
She's not dead.
She's not dead.
Not yet. Not yet.
She's not
Dead enough. She's dead enough for your fucking demon mommy to be like, sacrifice accepted, peace.
Which I didn't even use the dagger. Thank you very much.
You didn't. She didn't care. She wanted blood and death, and she got it.
Fucking
The
apparently.
blood is innocent. The innocent is gone.
Now I have this fucking dagger.
I just have a dagger, and I have a ritual dagger with no ritual user on. How do you feel about that?
It's
Like-
fine.
And what a world, what a dichotomy of scenes. Fucking Robin getting some in a moment of vulnerability and reconnection to the last, solid thing in her life. Meanwhile, on the flip side of that coin, sex that shouldn't have happened. Just was a bad idea. All of it. Bad.
You don't have sex before marriage, kids. Your girlfriend will kill you.
Jen had a good night.
You know what? That
Oh
might have
my
been
God.
a good abstinence program.
It's like credits start rolling. Like,
because
this is why you should
your
not have
partner
sex before
will
marriage.
murder you.
Not-
Rip your
This
face
is
off.
something that Alice's parents would say. It's like, this is when
Oh,
you
yeah.
say, this is where you don't have sex, because this
Yeah, yeah.
happens. Except they don't care about her, so they actually would.
Only you can prevent succubus deaths.
Dear God. Also, Jen looks like that's a waste of money. Someone beat you to the punch.
No. I asked for 2 things.
Two men.
And discretion.
Discretion.
Mm-hmm.
Jen still gets what they want. That still comes into play.
But if Alice is out of the picture because she's...
Who are you sending them after?
I'm not gonna interfere with Winter's plan, but the way that my brain perceived it is, you called 911, and Jen asked for discretion.
Ooh.
Uh-oh.
Jen has power over 911?
Jen has power over 911?
I get controlling the entire city.
No.
but,
Not Jen.
Well, yeah, her,
that guy.
their master. But,
Mm-hmm.
Mr. Zhao.
Your blood daddy.
Blood daddy.
I just don't. I feel like the hospital. I feel like medical professionals, besides Alice's mother, who hates
I was gonna
her and
say.
would probably kill her.
Medical
herself.
professional. Oops.
Medical professionals usually
Uh-huh.
are.
That's for Winter to decide. Apparently, I was just the failsafe.
Yeah.
You were.
So-
in a way, yes.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good. It was a fun, dramatic moment. I'm not even mad.
have the lawyer. So, Joe, I just want to know, why devouring? Why was that the direction that your brain went?
Yeah, I am curious about that too.
You just channeled
I
your inner
genuinely
Val today?
think that the dormant succubus that has been living inside of her body is just always wanting to know what people taste like.
Okay.
She finally had the shot, so
Yeah.
she took it.
Definitely.
There's an eating out joke somewhere there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Somewhere.
Yeah, I think that was a welcome departure from your typical succubus lore, I suppose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Typically they, suck your soul out or something through emotions and sex and stuff like that.
Joe's like Ross's just eat people apparently. He just takes chunks, just like
Yes,
Tastes
so.
like candy.
tastes like candy.
So,
Unsettled is a good word.
I've been
Unsettled
holding
is
this
very
in
good.
for a very long time. Thank you very much.
Can confirm.
Oh my god!
Shanae wasn't supposed to be a cast member originally, so Shanae knew the whole time.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I've been here the whole time. Yes,
I've been here the whole time. Yeah, no. I love story. I'm not gonna fuck with anything like that.
Of course.
Do you see why I
No,
didn't want to tell you, Abby?
Yeah, no, totally.
That was horrific.
That's one of those things where you just I had to hold on to it. I couldn't just.
Well, I was just thinking about, I was like, what does it really matter now or later? Because I'm going to be in character when it happens.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No,
But yeah, no, I totally
Yeah.
get it.
it was a lot to hold in, and now I'm just. I can
You
finally
feel lighter. You feel lighter now,
feel
Joe.
lighter now.
Now that you scarred your cast members and all of chat.
Yes.
I respect it.
See, I didn't know how it was gonna come out. I thought I was gonna kill somebody else. Originally, I was gonna plan on killing Becca, but then she was sad, so I was like, "Well, fuck, okay."
I was gonna say this is gonna be a terrible
Man,
night for Becca.
This really postponed my murder plans.
That's why she was like, like it's just standing over her head, going, "God, fucking
Do
damn
I
it,
stab
again!"
now? Can I? Well, I really love how it's just like Becca is sad. I can't kill Becca. Alice is being like physically and emotionally abused and tortured. Their brain has broken from the torture. They are pleading like they feel as if no one cares about them, and only after seeing like me fall apart do they actually build themselves back up together enough to like help me through my own personal crisis. That was worthy of murder.
Listen,
Ritual sacrifice, pillow fort. Murder, pillow fort.
no, like the reason, and I had to think about it too. I was like, why would I ever turn on her? It's because it's my darkest self, and the person who turns me into my darkest self is the person I go for. And
And
Fair
that
the
was
mortal
her.
sex move turns people into their darkest self.
The mortal is dangerous. The mortal should just be
Oh
absolute.
yeah, the mortal is just essentially the mortal has no power and all the power. And like it says in the description, there's a power in like victimhood, and I think I've talked about this before. That really is the mortal skin, is they are a victim all the time, and there is this great power that comes from that, and it's kind of why I love the skin so much, because it's really fun to see what happens because of that.
So this is just like from because I know that you are stepping away from Graffitied Hearts for the time
Yes,
being.
unfortunately, I'll have
miss
class
you.
on Wednesday nights, so I had to depart. Like, starting next week, I go to DC tomorrow to finish my last semester of college.
Congrats.
But hopefully I can come back
Oh, absolutely.
after I finish Winter, and I've talked a lot about it. There's potential, which is why we didn't just kill Alice, just outright kill her.
Yeah,
so
we just
that
named her.
yeah,
I just
so
named
that
her,
she
it's
can
fine.
come back as something other than just the ghost or a ghoul, but we already have a ghoul, so
Yeah.
hopefully I could come back and Alice makes a return in whatever way that is.
In the meantime, we will be out immortal, and a lot of the various threads of this ever-weaving, ever-changing story have entangled themselves around Alice. Like, you are Madoka. And these are the timelines. You are just like, eh. Boy.
Now that the story's center has essentially imploded, it's going to be interesting to see what frayed threads we're going to find and tie together.
Yeah.
Because I know that there are machinations on some people's parts. I think there are mysteries that want to be solved, like Reese's disappearance. I love that Jen and Robin have agreed to meet up at the lake, and I'm really kind of excited to explore that and see where that leads you.
That scene at the top of the episode was really, really interesting.
It was really
Yes, it
fun.
was. Absolutely.
I agree. Yeah.
What Jen, you're or Shanae, you're now part of the cast. This is your second episode. Second full first full episode technically.
Yeah, it was a long wait last week. Thanks, guys.
Sorry.
Yes.
But
We didn't know you were
yeah, this is
there.
your first
Yeah,
full
we didn't know.
what do you see as we move forward? How do you see Jen ingratiating themselves into this group, or like what role do you see them playing in this group?
I think as it stands at the present moment, Jen sees Roz as a means to an end.
Okay.
And Robin, they perceive as like this is their order. And so I think going in with the knowledge that Robin is a fae kind of led to that really interesting card of no promises, no bargains, just trust both ways. Because it's breaking both of their habits. When Jen was given their orders, they promised, don't make any promises that they cannot keep. They don't intend to, and they don't know if they can keep the promise of actually finding Reese. But they can earn the trust and they can try. Because if that's what it takes to keep Robin safe, keep Robin from putting themselves in a real stupid position, that's how it works.
And as you can tell from Robin falling back into the hands of Mason, they are prone to making very stupid decisions at all points in time.
Yeah, did you not see my chats in during the stream of like,
What
all
are
right,
those-
we're gonna raise some standards in men on Robin's part. Let's go. But I think at this point it's Jen kind of stepping into something that they haven't fully been in a long time, which is a protector.
Okay.
Up until this point, and this includes Roz, Jen has only been protective of 3 people. And so extending that to Robin, making Robin that 4th, it's really interesting. Because Jen isn't protective of Robin. Not Robin, Roz. Jen is not protective of Roz.
No.
Roz is collateral. Roz is a bargaining piece. But you would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't you, Kitten?
Always have been.
What I liked, at least Jen or Shanae knows this, that I teased who one of those other protected people are, but I know that everyone else would have missed it because they don't have the context. But
You did. You did. I caught it. I saw what you did, Winter.
So we may have some new supports coming into the picture, and we're gonna see how those threads line up and connect to others and create our beautiful, beautiful tapestry that we've been weaving this entire time. Absolutely. What are some other thoughts thoughts about this particular episode?
Uh, Alice, sorry about the hit.
You're a little too late.
Like that. Say, sorry, I got a hit out on you. You know, water under the bridge.
You're a little too late.
It was Des handing me the phone number. I was like, dope. Reverse phone searches exist. I got you.
Des is the worst. I hate them.
Yeah, same.
Also, why is Des? I'm curious about this. Of like, why is Des with Jen? How did that happen? What is this relationship that they have? I'm very interested in that.
So this was actually something that I didn't think to ask you before, Shanae.
Mm-hmm.
And as it came up, I was like, crap. What does Des call you?
Jen.
Okay. Not some other honorific?
I know. No. No,
Okay.
because any other honorific is telling.
Yeah.
Is Des also a vampire?
She is not.
She's
yeah.
not.
She's not yet. She's not yet.
You owe her that favor.
Ooh.
And so light a turn of phrase.
So light a turn of phrase. It's like, favors are like.
The thing is, Jen already knows what Des is likely going to ask. It's already on the docket anyway.
Yeah, might as well. It's just like, I'm promising you something I was already planning on doing anyway.
Plus, on top of that, I promised you a favor and never said when it would be executed.
Damn.
You're a good source of food right now.
You're a yummy snack. I have dinner on Sunday. You're gonna be there.
Yeah, there's literally a reason that, like, Jen ran their fingers down Dez's neck.
Oh yeah. But yeah, my two standout things. Start with this one. Fucking A, mad kudos to everyone in the cast. These were some fucking lovely interactions, awesome fucking scenes. By far one of our best episodes, hands down. This is great.
It was fantastic. And I loved your reactions, Clockwork. You just like
Oh my God. Yeah,
slowly down. You melted on screen.
I loved it.
And
Yeah.
I was like, this is great, but it's distracting. I'm like, I don't know what to do this.
The hit happening and watching Shadane just slowly descend into the abyss.
I couldn't get. I thought that was going to be like as insane a moment as ever, and then we go back to you two, and I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm gonna like get a nice little vignette of how nice and peaceful everything is. The calm before the no, I ain't a bitch.
Yeah. And
No, really though.
If I had more time, if we had more time in the show at that point, I think would have upped the dramatic tension by having those hitmen discover location and head there and make the audience kind of wonder if they're going to attack Roz and Alice mid-coitus or like what's about to happen. But sadly, we didn't have enough time for that. But
You know,
hey, I'm
gotta love
Jen
that.
fully covered their tracks. Yeah, Jen fully covered their tracks. They're like, cool, file, sent, done, deleted, nothing.
Hey Joe.
I appreciate it.
Yes.
Now,
About
Alice
not
or
charity.
Abby
Am I right?
Murray Carter. What has your experience been like being on the show, being a part of this cast? What is it, and is it something that you want to return to?
So I'll answer that last question first. Yes, it is something I want to return to. I am so sad that I have to leave. I actually was on a call with Winter like probably like a month ago when it really hit me that because we were planning on just killing Alice off and just it would be done with it, and if I could return, maybe she could return as a ghost or something, but we were going to kill her off, it would be done. And I like had this breakdown where I literally cried about the fact that I didn't want to leave and I didn't want to lose this character and the relationship she had, and she was creating good and bad with everyone in the cast. So I really want to come back, and I'm really, really sad about leaving. I'm also kind of frustrated that I don't get to explore the Jen Alice connection through Roz and just see that play out, but who knows? But overall, it's been a really, really cool experience. As Winter and I have talked about a little bit, this is the second iteration of Alice, and I have really enjoyed exploring her in different ways and having her descend into madness for a bit as well, giving her an actual girlfriend, giving her people that she could be friends with and stuff like that, and also just being able to play off of such wonderful actors and cast members and players that each of you are, has been really, really wonderful and such a cool thing. I always am pretty exhausted at the end of the episodes because I tend to get really in the character headspace, but I get such energy during the show from all of you. I enjoy watching the scenes that I'm not in. So it's been a really wonderful experience, and I am a little bit heartbroken to be leaving, but I am fingers crossed that I can come back for a season 2, and
Well, if just from my perspective, I brought you into the cast because I know how talented you are and how well you'd work with the rest of the cast. It was unfortunate that you missed the Alice is Missing game that
I was so sad
the
about
rest of the
that.
cast had played initially to get that correlation. But since I've known you, I admit there's a bit of nepotism in there that I knew of your abilities and knew that you would mesh so well with this amazing cast, and I'd like to think that I've been right. Like, this cast, even though we've gone through a couple of changes and we're going through yet another one, has really, really created a beautiful story. And it's one that I look forward to every week. I'm so excited for Wednesday to come around and okay, we've only got 2 hours left. Okay, cool. Oh wait, it's only Tuesday? Crap. So every Wednesday that we've come around, I'm always excited, and I'm grateful for you all, and ultimately, just as kind of a parting word, I am so grateful for you, Abby, being part of this cast, and I really, really hope that we can bring you back here very shortly. We all wish you the best in your semester and your internships and the things that you're going to be going to.
Peter!
Hey, cheers!
Dude, all right, go that way. Fuck off.
Peter's also wishing
All right.
you farewell.
Yes.
Yeah, he says bye. He says bye, Miss Mortal, who will never pet me.
Oh no.
You know what? At least it wasn't that massive fucking sneeze that it was last week.
Oh my
That
God.
was hilarious.
Yeah.
Dinner's
That
ready.
was- Dinner's ready killed me.
Oh my God.
So
when you don't have your own space, what can you do?
But we send you off with all our best wishes and love, and wish you all the best as you go on. Are there any other parting words? Any other last thoughts before we wrap this up?
It's been amazing playing with you, Abby. It's been awesome getting to be able to bounce characters off with you, getting to know you. I cannot wait for you to return, but in the meantime, I wish you the best of luck, and that your graffiti heart continues to.
I know that you and I never really interacted all that much, both in and out of game. But I always really loved watching you and the character that you provided. And I think that you really came alive, especially so in the last 2 episodes as Alice embraced her darkest self. Seeing the skipped beats, because Winter kind of shared it with me because she was super excited about it. It was phenomenal. And I think that you were a wonderful actor. And I, girl, I just want to be your fucking friend.
Talk to me. I'm super bad at texting, but please friend me and text me. I have severe ADHD,
Yeah.
so sometimes I forget. But literally
hard
messaging me-
same. Hard
Definitely,
same.
I love talking to people, and particularly when I'm not going to be a part of this. Getting to talk to y'all still would be amazing, because I can't watch them live either because of when I have class. But I could probably watch the videos, though it might hurt a bit at first, so I might hold on.
You are honestly phenomenal, and I too am so sad because I'm like, oh, I really want the Jen and Alice enemy love triangle thing just going at it.
Eventually, we'll get it eventually, hopefully.
Yeah.
That
We'll get
does-
there.
Yeah. Sorry, Joe, did you have anything?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm trying not to cry.
There it is. There's tried and true Joe tears.
I mean, I've known about this for less than 5 hours. I haven't had time to process.
Yeah, I admit that of the people here, Clockwork, you're the only one who didn't know.
What the fuck? Just that fucking worth it.
Yeah.
You know the thing that's worse is I think this might also be a vaulted thing.
Oh my god.
I didn't know any of them, so don't look at me.
Yeah, no, about that, but the hit I think others knew about.
That
If
I'm
you, well,
aware
if you all know, I'll ask them later. Don't worry about this. Don't worry about
The
this.
only reason that we brought Rod or Joe into that knowledge was because we wanted to have a nice, rounding out of Alice's story, and maybe curb some of our chances a little bit. As we said, we had kind of a contingency in Jen's hit. So
you wanted to give opportunity for Joe to have Rosalind devour.
Dinner's ready.
and no idea what Rosalind was going to do.
I was so hungry. No. I have loved working with you, and it's been an honor to have a girlfriend that I love and adore on this show. And I am sad that you're gonna be in a coma or whatever. And I have to deal with Jen by myself.
You'll have Robin.
You'll learn to love it. You'll learn to love it.
But no, I've loved just chatting with you about things and just hanging out. And just because we're not in a show does not mean that we all can't play Alice is Missing together anyway.
Right? I will totally run another game.
Yes.
Hello.
I'm there
Fresh.
for it.
Like,
We have new characters that we made.
this is true. This is true. So, but no, I've loved working with you, and it's been really nice, and you're super cool and awesome and wonderful, and I hope that you break all the legs when you kick ass with your theater degree, because it's awesome. Words are hard when I'm sad.
You will receive a paragraph of a message at some point in the night.
Absolutely, you will.
Hey, I do the same thing to people. I write people letters because words are hard.
Oh, absolutely. I literally have a stack of letters right next to me right now. Like, there is a stack. So.
All right. If there's nothing else, we're going to call it here. We're going to bid a wonderful and fond farewell to Abby for now. Hopefully, she will be able to return to us very soon. We do have a couple episodes left. We're gonna round out to a climax at the end of September, in which season 1 will end, and we're talking about having some special holiday episodes that will fill the gap between season 1 and season 2, which currently is planned for January of 2023. But that is neither here nor now, so we will save that for later. I am MC Winter with my wonderful Graffitied Hearts cast. Thank you all. I love you, and good night.